Six Mix.
What do I love about music? Is it the energy, the promise of rebellion, the bass? Explore these issues and more over the next 2 hours. Music, love, football, technology, the future of your mind. You are listening to My Name is Tiga on Six Music. Start the dance now with Shadow Dancer, Parallax.
Six Music.
Six Mix.
I always wanted a radio show, and I'm from Canada. And to make it here in the big city in London, for the Commonwealth kid, to get my own show, even if it's just for 2 hours, feels dynamite. I was Shadow Dancer on Boys Noise Records. I have a side project. It's called ZZT. I'm sworn to secrecy. I can't talk that much about it. It's with Zombie Nation. And this is our latest single called Zafrica, remixed by somebody who I originally thought was Puerto Rican. Turns out, disappointingly enough, he's from Brighton. His name is Julio Bashmore. First email he ever sent me involved something about velvet gloves. It was love at first email. And it's one of my very, very favorite tracks here on Six Music. Julio Bashmore remix of ZZT Zafrica. You are listening to Six Music. This is a world exclusive Julio Bashmore remix of ZZT, Zafrica. Enjoy. Listening to My Name Is... I've already said it enough times, and I'm only 8 minutes into the show. This is a relatively new artist. His name is Midland. I'm not exactly sure what happened to the lost art of artist names, but his name's Midland. Anyway, I think apparently he's a Ramadan man's roommate. I saw them walking home together. Anyway, it's a fantastic track. Fantastic young producer. In my opinion, really getting the best of the classic rave mixed with a whole new style in a way that only the Brits can do it. This is Midland with a track called Bring Joy. listening to possibly my favorite song ever for now, Bring Joy by Midland. Amazing new talent out of the UK, which is where most of you live, in the UK. If they gave out Grammy Awards for bumpers, I would win. That was a homemade bumper. I made that in Canada. There's lots more where that came from. You are listening to The Six Mix on BBC Six Music, and I am your host, and I'm just getting warm, and we have still over an hour and a half together. So a little bit of history. As I said, yes, I'm from Montreal, born and raised, and I always loved radio. Reason being, quite simply, that I adore music, and I love to talk, not necessarily in that order. They're two of my favorite things. Talking about music's not so easy, but I love to talk. I will try desperately, as I always do, to keep it down to a bare minimum, and hopefully you will enjoy the music. 2 hours of mostly dance music, a little bit of old stuff, quite a few exclusives, some stuff from my label Turbo Recordings, and that's it. I hope you enjoy the show. Here is a world exclusive. Artist is Crowd Pleaser. He hails from Geneva. Album coming out on Turbo soon, and this is an incredible remix by the one and only Midnight Mike, Mickey Moonlight. Beautiful, beautiful track. The song is called Nenekri by Crowd Pleaser. Mickey Moonlight remix. Mickey Moonlight remix of Crowd Pleaser, world exclusive on Six Music. That's right. It's the time in the show where I read letters from my fans. I get quite a lot of fan mail, so it's only fair that in today's era of sharing, I share one or two with the Six Music listeners. Here's a letter that came recently. Dear Tiga, last night I had a dream about you. In the dream, I woke up in bed to find my life-size Tiga tapestry that I had purchased at the Turbo Henna Tattoo and Crafts Fair suddenly came to life. You leapt out of the fabric with a CDJ 2000 and a parrot, and soon enough my room was rocking harder than ever. Later, when we were flying over the city, you told me that you were working on a way to monetize people dreaming about you. Well, I should sign off. It's my dad's birthday, and I know he'll want to hear all about this. Regards, Charles. It's a great letter. First of all, Charles, I love the way you dream, but you do bring up a topic I've been wanting to address. It seems that whenever my fans talk about these kind of dreams, it's always me doing all the work. I'd like to offer a few guidelines for Tiga dreamers. Step 1. Try to have a few topics of conversation lined up. People love to hear me talking about Germans. That could be a possibility. Step 2. My busy schedule often prevents me from catching up with the latest movies. I would suggest memorizing a few and playing them for me when I show up in the dream. I've heard wonderful things about Colin Firth's performance in Nanny McPhee. Step 3. You don't wake up until I give the go-ahead. Get it? Enough talk. Another world exclusive. A Finnish band who live in Berlin, Renaissance Man. They have an album in the works. It's fantastic. I've heard it. They are amazing. I know I say that all the time, but they really are. This is a track called Stalker Humanoid off their upcoming, as yet untitled album, Renaissance Man on Six Music.
Six Music. Six Mix.